Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay.
All lift off. The clock is running.
The music. She is alive once again. Daniel, set up the camera obscura. Cody, you're looking sexy under the new Vitascope Vision. And Tyler, quit watching that film where the bald, fat, shirtless guy gets hit in the belly by the cannonball. It's time, once again, for another episode of DCP's Sexiest Show, Rank Me Off. A show where we pick a topic, pick our personal top 5 of said topic, discuss, then do a group rank off. This episode's topic, movies that came out before we were born.
Absolutely.
You've seen that video where that fat guy gets hit in the belly with the cannonball? You've never seen that one?
Isn't that
You've
just
seen
Jackass?
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Isn't that just Jackass?
No, it's an old black and white film.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
I thought he was going with the Vine.
Huh?
The Vine?
Oh.
The Vine.
Yeah. There's a Vine of that similar thing happening.
Oh, okay. I like the watermelon guy from the Vines. He was pretty funny.
Yeah, for you youngsters, Vine was TikTok before it was TikTok.
Oh.
Basically.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So it failed.
It eventually got bought by...
Morphed.
Did
Pornhub.
YouTube buy it?
I think YouTube bought it.
Yeah.
Pornhub.
There are definitely Vines on Pornhub.
Cody, you have to go first.
All right. We're going to start off.
Okay,
We should clarify here.
When were you born?
I was born in 1991,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all of these movies-
What day?
April 5th.
Okay, so April 5th. Okay, social security number?
No, thank you.
They give you no thank you. It's an easy one to remember.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, like, because they're like, it only lets you put in numbers. So I was like, okay, I got to fill in a form because I don't have numbers. Like, we don't believe you. No, I'm serious. Look. And
Yep.
like, shit, you're
Sideways 5 0.
Cody's security question is, do you need a front license plate in Kansas? And he always gets it wrong.
I hate it.
So, we're going to start off with one of my favorite comedies growing up, Ernest Goes to Jail.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Would you
Like-
say that's the best one, though?
No, Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh, Scared Stupid is definitely the best Ernest.
Yeah.
But it's before I was born.
Yeah.
Right, no,
1990.
And so it's always been one of those ones I've enjoyed that just Ernest's humor was always iconic to me. Just like my favorite time is every time you get in a monologue, Ernest P. Worrell, and then it'd be whatever the job he was going for in the movie. So this one, Ernest P. Worrell, bank teller.
You know which one was not that good?
What?
Slam Dunk Ernest. Not
No,
one of my
that
favorite
one was
ones.
good.
It
There's a slam dunk Ernest.
Yeah, he gets
he-
like magic shoes, and then like he abuses them, and like
He's
yeah.
a nighttime janitor at a mall, and the
Oh, I wonder why you liked it.
yeah, and the crew there it plays like on a basketball league.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like one of the guys gets hurt or something, and they need
Yeah.
Ernest in like a pinch.
Yeah,
something
and like
that.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gives him like these magic shoes.
No, the two worst ones are because it was towards the end of
Ernest Goes to Africa.
Ernest Goes to Africa and Ernest in the military. Ernest joins the army, something like that.
I don't think that one ever came out.
there was
I think he died.
Okay, Ernest Goes to Africa definitely is like extremely low budget, and it was towards the end of his life where he was sick.
And then there's one where he's got to find like some ancient like some Civil War cannon.
I don't. Oh yeah.
I don't remember that
What was
one.
that one? Yeah.
It was not very good.
Yeah.
Ernest Goes to Camp was all right.
Yeah, that one.
That's the first one.
I know.
Yeah.
So my next movie is
Wait, what year did that come out?
Let's talk more about Ernest.
1990. We need to do an Ernest episode.
The Ernest universe.
The Erniverse.
The Erniverse.
Erniverse.
The next
Put that
one,
on our schedule. The Erniverse.
The Erniverse?
The
Okay.
Erniverse.
next one is a John Wayne movie called The Cowboys.
Okay.
It's one of his later movies.
1972.
And it is about John Wayne is an old
Cowboy?
old cowboy.
Okay. I took a shot in the dark.
Cattle farmer. And he's about to try and make a run to drive some cattle to market and whatnot. When all of his farm hands basically say, hey, there's a gold rush out north. We're going to go try and make our fortune. He's like, that's never going to work out. But like, there's still want. So he's left basically abandoned with no way to get his 100 or something head of cattle to market. So he decides to go to the local school and recruit young kids to basically get his cattle to market. And he's promised to pay him top dollar and whatnot because it's the only option he has left.
So what you're saying is John Wayne recruited young kids.
Yes.
He groomed a bunch of young kids.
In a way.
Well, he's not denying it, so okay.
Yeah, like just straight up like teach, and it's like a coming of age story of like overcoming
Yeah, it is.
overcoming hardships. It ends with cattle rustlers stealing the herd, killing John Wayne, and then the cow.
Spoilers.
No, this is the whole point of this. It's what 60 years old.
I don't know. I don't
70.
I don't do math.
Hey
The movie.
there, Pilgrim. You killed me.
54 years old.
Okay, 54 years old. And so they kill cow rustlers, steal the cows, kill John Wayne, and the cowboys are like, "Hey, we're gonna finish this job and get the money back to his widow." And so they take out all the cow rustlers, they get the cow to market, and they take the money back to his wife, and that's how the movie ends.
So you choose this John Wayne movie over like True Grit?
Yeah, True Grit was never my favorite.
McClintock?
Like, I wanted something a little bit more emotional since I already did a comedy. Because if Cowboys wasn't in this, it was either McClintock or North to Alaska.
Okay.
North to Alaska, I think, has to be the John Wayne movie I've seen the most because it's always iconic to me.
Gotcha.
I love that movie. But if I'm going for John Wayne movie, I'm going to go, North to Alaska.
Okay.
No, sorry, Cowboys.
Okay.
North Alaska to the Cowboys.
Yes.
What'd you think of Jeff Bridges as Rooster Cogburn? You.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm looking right at you.
Oh, it was all right. I'm not a big John Wayne fan.
Thought you liked John Wayne.
He's all right. I mean, I'm not a fan like Cody or anything.
You see, the problem is Adam doesn't like pilgrims.
Pilgrims.
So that's why
Hey,
he doesn't want
Pilgrims.
Well, and I realize that's part of that romanticizing of the Wild West that was not true to it at all, and where the new True Grit was more accurate to the book and more visceral. It didn't have the same impact because as a kid, I grew up. One of the things I wanted to be was a cowboy because of that movie.
Got any comments on John Wayne?
No.
Oh, I was talking to Adam. I'm staring directly at you, but I was talking to Adam.
Here's
gotcha.
John Wayne talking to Sean Connery. Hey there, Pilgrim. Do you know the way out west? Yes.
And then he says,
It was more
"Thanks,
John
man."
Wayne than I was expecting.
Said, "Thanks, man."
Thanks, man.
Okay, Cody. Sorry.
Next, E.T.
Okay, now is it E.T. before he edited all the guns out of everyone's hands at the end?
No, it's before it's E.T. with everything in it.
Okay.
Because as a kid watching that movie, I always it did that thing that instilled that I could find an alien friend and how cool that would be.
1982.
And just the idea like there is other people out there. That idea, I think that's the first movie that put the thought of aliens into my young mind.
Okay.
Of like, are we alone in the universe?
Did it make you think about Reese's Pieces?
Yeah. Though for the longest time I didn't know they was Reese's Pieces. I thought it was just weird orange and black M&Ms. Yeah.
You seen the theory that E.T. recognizes the kid in the Yoda mask, and then in with the prequels, the E.T. are in the Senate?
Yeah. I think that's just a funny Easter egg.
Yeah, Revenge
Well,
of the Sith.
I'm sure it is, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Phone bill must have been high.
Yeah. Next one is batteries not included.
Oh,
I haven't seen that one
Batteries not
forever.
good. Why does that sound familiar?
Because it's a movie.
What's it about?
It's about
1987.
yeah, so it's about an old apartment building that is being bought out, trying to be bought out by a major developer, but nobody wants to move because it's rent control. They've lived there their entire lives. When little flying space saucers appear from outer space, and they do shenanigans around the building, and it's just like a mothership and a fathership that have 3 baby ships.
That's exactly what it is, though.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I know, it's just how he says stuff with such conviction sometimes.
And then there's just the emotional scene because like the first 2 baby ships are doing all right, and then the 3rd baby ship is like a stillborn. And then, no, that's exactly what happens.
I haven't seen the movie in a very long time. It just.
Oh yeah, and then the maintenance technician takes the baby and somehow brings it back to life by trying to wire it up and whatnot, and it becomes the cute little like runt ship that walks on 2 legs everywhere. And so the building ends up burning down because the evil company sets it on fire. And then overnight, all of the ships come from outer space and rebuild the building back to 1950s condition. And it's like now a historic landmark, so they can never tear the building down, is how it ends. That's how I learned about historical domain.
Do people question how the building magically got built back up?
Yeah, they're like, how the hell did this happen? Who cares? It's back.
Okay,
It's
so
New York.
so it's not it's 1980 it's 1980s logic where they're like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, pretty much.
In New York, yay!
The true meaning of that movie is you think the mothership is the point of the movie, and it's no. You think the fathership is the point of the movie? No. The baby ships is the point of the movie.
If you say it's the friendships, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
That's right. That's the comedy principle that we run with here. Is the
the
rule of 4s?
Yeah.
Actually, the comedy principle is Adam just steals shit he hears.
Exactly. Cody forgot his number 1.
Yes, all right. I was right. No, I was just making certain that I underlined. The next one is the rescuers.
Wait. How would you, like in reality, how would you feel if like a building just like
appeared overnight?
Yeah, like what would be the actual reaction?
I would assume that I was the shadow and that Shiwan Khan had been clouding my mind. And I'd be like, oh, it was there the whole time.
I would question it very fiercely, but then my mind would make up excuses like, well, maybe just one of those prefab buildings that they just craned in overnight.
Yeah.
Like, who's I to know how the technology works to build these things nowadays?
You see, for me, I'd question my sanity. I'd be like, has that building always been there?
Yeah,
surely that building's always been there. I would have noticed them building it.
I've done that before where I've walked past something and I'm like, there's no way that just popped up. Like, but there's no way that I have not noticed that before.
Have I told you about the restaurant that vanished? Yeah, so I have a legit Mandela effect, like restaurant vanished story. So I drive every Monday to Kirksville. And every Monday I drive past this one restaurant. And it is something cafe. And it's a nice looking kind of rustic restaurant, and it's a single story, and it's like kind of put into like this recess. So you can see it from the highway, but it's one of those where you have to take like an access road around back to get to it. And every time I'm like, man, I really want to eat there sometime, but I'm never around here to eat there. Well, one time my work I got done in Kirksville got done early, and I'm like, cool, I can get lunch there. And I drove back from Kirksville to where it is on my drive to Kirksville, and I couldn't find it. And I'm like, fuck, I must have driven past it. I have not seen that restaurant since that day. That restaurant, I saw it every single day, and I went, I'm going to eat there. And then that day, that restaurant vanished. I've never fucking seen that building again.
Now he's going to pull in. And he's going to ask like an old lady, be like, have you seen the restaurant that used to be here? That burnt down 40 years ago.
I kind of had a moment like that where I was talking to my coworker, and she's like, what are you doing for lunch? And I'm like, I'm going to go to this restaurant that's in this town that's between where I'm going. And she's like, what cafe? I'm like, it's. And I described it to her, and she's like, oh, I don't know anything about that. I've never been there. Never heard of it. and then fucking vanished that day. Like literally, I drove to Kirksville and saw it and went, I'm going to eat there today if I get done in time, and drove back and the fucking thing is gone.
That's creepy.
This has legitimately happened to me.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Okay, my last movie is Short Circuit 2.
Oh,
I thought it was Rescue.
I changed my mind.
You picked Short Circuit 2?
I've seen it more than Short Circuit 1.
Your mama was a snowblower.
Wait, what is the plot of 2? I don't remember 2.
The plot of 2 is one of the engineers from Short Circuit 1 is
1988.
making a toy line of little Johnny Fives.
Okay.
But he can't build them fast enough for the upcoming toy season. So he writes to the other guys, the other engineer from the first one. He's like, hey, I can send somebody to help you out. And that's how Johnny Five gets into the city. Because he shows up and then he helps him assemble all the toys real quick. And then bank robbers are using the building to try and rob the bank across the street. And Johnny Five like, oh, you guys are maintenance guys? I'll help you out. And so they trick him into helping them rob the bank. And then he they lied to me. And he goes on a rampage to track them down. And then he almost dies because they short-circuit his battery. But he survives and becomes gold-plated and gets his American citizenship.
Huh. He doesn't almost die. He almost gets disassembled.
He almost dies.
Disassemble. No, disassemble.
I'm not going to give you the points for that one.
Is there what's the one where he gets attacked by evil Johnny Fives?
The first one.
Is that the first one?
He says, hey, hey, laser lips.
Okay.
Your mama was a snowblower.
Okay. It's been a while since I've seen him.
Because
I used to love the Short Circuit movie.
The dude from, I think, Super Mario Brothers, I think he does like a horrible Indian accent.
John Leguizamo?
No. He played one of the
He
Koopas.
played, yeah.
Daniel Craig?
No.
Daniel Craig. Yeah.
What was his name?
Holly Berry?
No.
You're not giving me the points.
I'm not giving you the points. Mainly because I was prepared to write Rescuers Down Under.
So what?
If it was me, I would have given you the points.
Well, that's the thing. I've already put the Rescues Down Under under my Disney list, and I didn't want to go use a movie I've used before.
That's fair.
Fisher Stevens.
Yeah, right. All right, Tyler, you're up.
No. I have the pen and paper. I will decide who's up.
Who's up?
Adam's going up.
I'm going up.
Adam's going up.
Okay. I was born in 1984.
No, you weren't.
No, I wasn't. Okay.
Really? 84?
84.
I thought you were older than that.
Only in mental, physical, and everything that matters, except for biological.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Biological function.
Okay. So the first one, this seems like a hipster thing to do.
Yep.
But I went to film school and I was forced to watch it once, and I actually ended up liking it. Citizen Kane.
Oh my god!
I genuinely like it. It's a good movie.
I've never seen it.
You never, dude. Genuinely watch it, man. It's a reason why it bounces between the best movie and the second best movie ever made.
What's the one that keeps bouncing with?
Rear Window.
Really? I've never seen that either.
I've seen the porn parody of it.
No, I'm not joking with you.
Does it Rear View?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's number 3? Maybe I've seen that one.
I think it's Lawrence of
Arabia.
Yeah,
Lawrence of Arabia.
I've never seen that. What's number 4?
Oh, I'm used to seeing Lawrence of Arabia.
I don't know.
Okay.
Number 4 is
his sled. Rosebud is his sled. There, I just saved everyone.
Rear Window only has an 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, that's IMDb.
But it's an Internet Movie Database.
Number 4 is a movie I probably watch twice a year, and I read the book maybe once every 2 years.
You can't read.
I point at the pictures. Is Psycho. I like it a lot.
You like the...
I forgot to do the years, Daniel. I'm sorry. You're going to have to help me out.
That's fine. The 1960?
Yes. Yeah.
No, you like the Vince Vaughn one, don't you?
Yeah, because Anne Hesh is hot. Yeah, Psycho is...
even heard a fly.
Psycho is really good. The music is awesome. It's an Alfred Hitchcock movie. I don't know.
You remember going to the Alfred Hitchcock experience at Universal?
Yes, they no longer have it.
Lame.
That is lame.
Another movie.
It's outdated.
Another movie that I watch a lot.
Or is it timeless?
It's outdated.
Oh, okay.
A kid would see a Hitchcock movie nowadays and be like, "This is kind of boring."
No,
they're so desensitized desensitized.
See, I was right there, and then you add them that word.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would like Psycho or Rear Window. I think they would probably like Rear Window.
I think
They're
they'd
going to
like-
ask why isn't there more blood.
They'd like Strangers on a
That
Train.
might be true. Stranger on is... Oh, that's a good one, too.
I don't know. When we did our spine-chilling episode that got lost, I went and watched the Vincent Price House on Haunted Hill and really enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, that
that's
was
a good
good.
one. That's
Yeah.
a good one. Another movie that I watched in film school.
Hipster.
No, I like it. I own it. I just bought the book. It came in yesterday. Dark Passage with
Never heard of it.
Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. One of the prettiest females actresses ever.
1947.
It's cool. It's cool. It was shot in first person perspective, which was unique at the time. Humphrey Bogart, the main star, one of the most famous actors of the time, he wears bandages around his face for 90% of the movie, so it was kind of an outrageous thing to do at the time.
Oh, like, hey, this is like one of the most prominent actors. You're not going to see his fucking face.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was.
So what's the plot?
It's about a guy who was convicted of murder but was innocent, breaks out of jail and hops in the car with Lauren Bacall, and Lauren's like, "Hey man, I actually know who you are. I think you're innocent. I'm gonna drop you off at this guy. He's gonna rearrange your face that only Hollywood can do.
He's
And
gonna
that's
take his
why
face off.
That's right. and that's why he
We should do a movie like that.
Yeah.
And that's why he wears bandages for 90% of the movie. And then while he's healing, he solves who actually committed the crime.
I think it'd be funny if he took off the bandages. He looked exactly the same. Yeah, sorry, man. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, this is 1940s. Here's one my mom made us watch as a kid, and I really like it. It's Elvis Presley's Easy Come, Easy Go.
Oh yeah.
I watched that.
What's it about?
1947 or 67.
He plays
67.
He plays a
Apparently, it's a remake.
he plays a Navy, what do they call it, frogman, where he goes underwater and he deactivates the mines.
Oh, okay.
And then he's one day from retirement, so he goes ashore and he's looking for work. And of course, he has a friend who owns a bar, and he's like, "Yeah, you can come work for me, but you got to sing." So there's hijinks. And then when he was deactivating a mine, he finds a sunken ship. And the only person who knows what ship that was is the prettiest girl in the movie. And the prettiest girl in the movie is like a hipster, like an actual hippie. And she's like, "No, man, you're just about the money." He's like, "No, I want to write a book about it." And so he lies to her and convinces her to give the maps and everything to it, because her dad is the one who actually ran the ship. And then more hijinks ensues and more music happens, and then everything turns out fine in the end.
Yeah. Also, the Easy Come, Easy Go from 1947, that is not the plot at all, so I can confidently say that
That's not
1967 is not a remake.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
And then my final one is probably the greatest detective movie ever made.
The Great Mouse Detective?
The Great Mouse Detective. Did that come? No, that's not what I'm going to put.
Oh, you dick.
Besides, I think that one's like 1990 something.
I don't think so.
I think it is.
Great Mouse Detective.
Great Mouse Detective is 1986.
Ha! Fuck you.
Well, I still can't use it.
I couldn't get on my fingers.
Yeah, fuck you.
Sorry, my hands got a stutter.
I was playing an invisible trumpet.
I still
That
can't.
was my favorite note.
Chinatown. The greatest detective movie ever made.
It's just Chinatown, Adam.
I'm trying to get Dana to watch it, but she hates slow movies.
1974.
You didn't like that? It's just Chinatown, Adam?
Yeah.
It's just Chinatown.
Jack Nicholson looks sexy as fuck in that movie
When doesn't the man look sexy as fuck?
When he's dead.
when he's dead.
He's not dead now.
I was gonna say he's not dead.
He won't look sexy as fuck.
Oh, speaking of which, you guys hear Chuck Norris died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he didn't die. He just ascended to the throne of heaven again.
Are we allowed to make those jokes anymore?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my list.
Jesus.
Most of them were all hipstery.
Yeah, so I've been Googling like the times and stuff. I just read the synopsis of Chinatown. A neo-noir film directed blah blah blah. Jake who gets entangled in a complex web of corruption, murder, and incest in 1930s Los Angeles.
Yeah, there's a good scene. Well, I don't want. I'll ruin it. There's a good scene where.
Don't spoil it for us. It's
Isn't
60
that,
years old?
Isn't that when Isn't that when Jack Nicholson found out that
52.
his sister isn't actually. This isn't real life.
That wasn't making of that movie. But yeah, he did find out. No, who's the female? Is it not Jane Fonda? Who's the
Bridget Fonda? Who's
the actress in that movie? I can't remember who it is. But anyway,
Faye Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway, thank you. Her character was sexually assaulted by her dad. That's not the funny part.
You're just laughing.
And has a kid. And Jake was hired by Faye Dunaway's character and her dad to investigate this thing, but he finds out that he was hired under false pretenses, and he finds out that Faye Dunaway's character had a kid, and he figures out that Faye Dunaway's character is actually fathered by her dad, so that would make the kid her, not only her son, but her, what was it, a daughter? It was.
I don't remember.
The kid would also not only be.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
It makes a big difference if they're boy or girl, Adam.
Right, I'm trying to remember. But anyway, let's say it was a son, so it'd make her son also her brother. And he's going,
I'm my own grandpa.
Jake Geddes finally says, like, tell me the truth. And Faye Dunaway's like, my son's my brother, and he slaps her in the face. He's like, I meant my son. So he slaps her in the face again. It's a really dramatic and heart-wrenching scene, but it's just, he slaps her and he's like, my son, and he fucking slaps her again. My daughter. It sounds like I'm being mean, and in real life I would not be laughing, but it's just over the top scene that comes out of nowhere, and it kind of catches you off guard. And it's fun.
It's one of those things where just in the old 1950 movies, you just slap women all the time.
It was. In today's, you're using today's brain, and you're like, that is completely inappropriate, but it's just fucking hilarious. But it's a great. Besides that, it's actually an amazing detective movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel, you want to go? You want me to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
I did the research and wrote down the years.
So did I.
Oh, yeah.
What year were you born?
I was born in 1986.
All
right. So I have been accused on this podcast before of not liking comedies. And the truth is I don't like modern comedies. So my first movie is Airplane from 1980. A truly underrated and, in my personal opinion, easily.
I don't think it's underrated. I think it's widely agreed it's a very funny movie.
I think it is. If it is not in your top 3 favorite comedy movies, I think you have your list wrong.
Oh, so it's underrated as in, hey, if you disagree with me, you're fucking wrong?
Yes. I think that it is one of the most brilliant comedy movies of all time.
I speak jive.
Yeah, I speak jive joke, the I have a drinking problem joke.
What about the autopilot blowjob scene?
That is fucking classic.
It's absolutely ridiculous and something you would see in a modern comedy, though.
That's because they did it first.
Yeah, because they did it well.
Oh, okay.
And because then there's follow through on the joke, right? Like you have dramatic stakes on the joke. You have I guess I got to do this kind of reluctance, and then the next scene is the autopilot having a cigarette. Like it's fucking follow through, and it's so well done.
Plus, Leslie Nielsen he says some of the most outrageous shit with a straight face.
Absolutely, and like
I don't know, the pilot is also funny as fuck, as he just has the unusual interest in the kid. He's like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up, Tommy? And like all that stuff, just like, okay, this is just too much.
Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
Yeah, and the constantly like checking in is like, just so you know, we're all depending on you. And then he steps away, and it's the wrong day to stop sniffing glue. Which, like, that movie gets quoted on me, like, by me more often than not. Like, if I'm having a rough day, I will literally say to my coworkers, I picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue, and
that's and then you get an HR report drawn up on you.
Not yet, thankfully. Not yet. All right, so my next movie is from 1981, and is A History of the World Part 1.
Is that one of the Monty Python movies?
It's a Mel Brooks.
Mel
Brooks movie that tells the history of the world up into the Roman Empire.
Did you see part 2?
Not yet.
Okay.
Is it any good?
I didn't know if it was any good or not.
I have heard that it is rough, but I have not watched it to confirm.
I knew that they came out with a part 2.
Yeah, the modernized jokes, and like it's one of those movies that I like to rewatch because every time I get a little bit older, I get some of the jokes better. Mm-hmm. Like when he's in the waiting line for unemployment, and he's like, "So who are you?" He's like, "I'm a stand-up philosopher." "Ah, a bullshit artist." And it's like, "Did you bullshit yesterday?" "No." "Did you try and bullshit?" "Yes." "All right, here's your money."
Remember, you only got one more week of this before of unemployment.
Yeah, exactly. And then like the Roman soldiers with the is it a poda that they're carrying the empress on, and she's like, "Can you guys get in sync? My tits are gonna fall off here." And then picking her consort by dick size and like that, and just so many really, really funny moments in that. The Ethiopian stopping and pulling out the Roman farmer ditchweed to make the world's longest joint so that the Romans stopped chasing them and shit. I remember being so upset after having watched it that there was no sequel. And I'm like, where's part 2? Because they even advertised part 2. And my dad's like, no, it's part of the joke. I'm like, oh, okay.
Speaking of sequels, are they still doing Spaceballs 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're working on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got Rick Moranis back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I know, but I haven't heard anything since they announced it.
Yeah. Josh Gad is in it.
He's supposed to play the son of
Bitch?
No.
Oh.
No, I thought John Candy's actual son was playing his.
No, that's not
Barf.
the Han Solo character. I can't remember his name.
Lone Star.
Oh.
Yeah, he's supposed to play the son of Lone Star, I think.
No, I thought the
John Candy's son.
Who played Sentry?
Oh, Bill something.
Bill Pullman.
Or Bob.
Yeah, because
Robert
his name
something.
is actually Bob.
Yeah.
The Lone Star's actual son was supposed to play his son, but I could be wrong. That's as much as the internet actually is true.
Isn't that like a Paxton that played?
I can't get Paxton and Pullman.
Paxton's the one that died. Paxton is the dude from Aliens, Hudson.
Okay, so
where
then
he's
it's Pullman.
like, game over, man. Pullman is the
okay.
president from Independence Day.
Right.
So then it's the Pullman. I thought he was supposed to play his son, but I could be wrong.
Interesting. I will watch it when it comes out.
So History of the World, is that your top Mel Brooks movie?
Probably. There are so many good Mel Brooks movies though, but because I love Young Frankenstein and I love Blazing Saddles.
Young Frankenstein.
What's your top Mel Brooks movie?
The Producers.
Top Mel Brooks movie.
Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Oh, I forgot that was a Mel Brooks movie. Yeah, Dracula Dead and Loving It. I watched it every year for Halloween.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
That was so good.
Dracula Dead and Loving It and Robin Hood Men in Tights probably like neck and neck.
Those
are the two I've seen the most.
That has got to be
Those are the two I've seen the
my
most.
favorite one.
Yeah, those are both absolutely fantastic. Like you
remember when Ula danced? Yeah, Ula dance again. Ula dance.
Did you say Abraham Lincoln? I said no. Hey,
Blinken. My goldfish Goldie. Cat ate it. My cat chased by the dog. Choked on the goldfish. There it is.
Choked on the goldfish. Yeah. And my favorite part is the part where like they're doing the big fight at the end, and Blinken is just beating the shit out of this post.
Yeah, I like the.
It takes a real man to wear tights.
Yeah,
I like when Who's the blind guy again?
Lincoln.
Thank you. His name.
The guy they just said.
We just talked about for the last hour.
The name literally just went on my head. They were getting ready to shoot. Someone shot an arrow at the Dave Chappelle character, and Blinken catches it, and he goes, "Damn, how'd you do that?" Blinken goes, "I got ears like a hawk or whatever." And then he says something again. He goes, "What?"
Yeah. I like the fourth wall breaks where he loses the tournament. He's like, "Wait a minute." And he grabs the script. He's like, "I get another shot."
He gets another shot.
My favorite part is that two of them have to share a script.
She's in the bathtub, and then you hear like a crack, and like it's the camera zooming through a window, and it's like, "Oh shit!" and then backs up.
My favorite part is like every time they do a Robin Hood movie, they burn down our village. Yeah. Leave us alone, Mel Brooks.
The Abbott comes through. Hey, Abbott! I fucking hate that guy. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch the Mel Brooks movies now.
Yeah, Mel Brooks just absolute.
He's like 98.
Yeah, absolute genius of filmmaking, though. All right, so moving on to my next movie. This was switching
Mel Brooks averse to our.
Yeah, this is switching gears a little bit, but The Exorcist from 1973.
That's a good one.
Yeah, a classic horror movie. Still, I have no idea how in 1973 they got away with doing the movie magic for the neck break.
Yeah,
that was such a cool scene, and I'm sure there's some sort of makeup art or whatever they did to create that scene, but it looks so good even today, that neck break scene. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know how they even filmed or placed the "fuck me Jesus" with the cross scene. Like, that is absolutely chilling.
They actually you would think they would use like an adult, but Linda Blair has said in an interview, like she's like, I was just saying what they told me to say. I didn't understand because this was her as an adult saying it.
Right.
She's like, I clearly didn't understand what I was saying.
Yeah, that was obviously before certain child safeguards were put in place on movie sets.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she ever got hurt or injured.
No, I think there's a scene where she's got like permanently back injury because of a scene from that I'm thinking.
Well, they did. There's the scene there's the version you haven't seen. That's what it's called. That re-released. It's that got the spider walk down the steps. Have you seen that one where she spider walks down the steps? Yeah. Oh my god, that's an awesome.
Yeah, I think it's that like she tripped or something and hurt her back real bad.
Oh,
that's an awesome version. The whole movie's awesome all around.
Linda Blair is in an episode of Supernatural, and at the end, Sam and Dean are walking away, and he's like, "I don't know about you, but I got a craving for pea soup."
Yeah, she had a lower back and spinal fracture. The mechanical bed when the bouncing up improperly, like it did some. It malfunctioned and hurt her apparently.
Yeah. That's what I remember. That's what it was.
Interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, that's it's such a classic movie. And then it has one of my favorite lines where the priest is talking, like the old priest shows up, and she's like, "Do you want like something to drink?" And he's like, "My doctor tells me no, but thank God I'm a man of weak will," or something like that. And yeah, I'll take. He has the drink. Like, I really like that one. My next movie is a classic fantasy movie from my childhood, A Flight of Dragons.
Yep.
1982.
I knew this was going to be on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that animated?
It is. It's an old Rankin Bass animated movie.
Where are you going?
I got to pull a Cody.
You got to take a shit?
No, I got to pee.
Oh. So it's a classic fantasy movie. I absolutely love it. But the story is you have... you have a fantasy world where logic and reason are starting to come in, and logic and reason is directly opposed to magic. So as there's more logic and reason and science put into the world, magic becomes weaker. And there are 4 wizards that run the world, and they convene this council. And
I'm listening.
Okay, in the council, they talk about how they're going to create one last sanctity of magic where people can come together and the magical creatures can be safe. And the fourth wizard, the evil wizard's like, no, fuck that. I will use my magic to create weapons, and I will have man destroy itself. And then after man has destroyed itself, we can flourish again. And the three good wizards put together a crusade to stop the evil wizard from doing this. So as they're putting together the crusade, you get like they need a champion, someone to lead the quest. And the one wizard finds a man of science from the future who is making a board game, and pulls him through time. And the thing is that this vestige of magic is supposed to be the thing that man dips into for creativity and dreams. And the board game looks like the wizards and the princess and the dragon and stuff. So they pull him through time, and they accidentally get him stuck in the body of a dragon. So you have this dragon who is a man of science but has no idea how to be a dragon, and then he and the rest of the group go on a quest to kill this evil wizard. And it is fantastically animated. The story is great. All of the characters are interesting. The only flaw in the whole thing, in my opinion, is that they it's a kids movie, and they cut some of the violence that you may expect out of this fantasy quest, but there is so much death in those characters. Like, so many of the characters in that movie die, and they die very, very easily. They tend to be some of the more fragile characters in cinema, but gotcha. It is still an absolutely fantastic movie.
What year did that come out?
82.
I didn't know Rankin Bass did a lot more than just what I thought. Like, that one, obviously, because you think Rankin Bass, you think, vast majority of people think mainly just the Christmas stuff. Mm-hmm. You know they did All Dogs Go to Heaven, too?
Oh, I didn't know they did All Dogs Go to Heaven.
I thought that was a Bluth.
Was it a Bluth?
No, I thought that was like one of the first...
Maybe it was. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Well, then that goes against what I was going to say anyway. Maybe it was Bluth. Because anyway, Dana was watching YouTube shorts, and she was asking me about some controversy on Poltergeist, and I was telling her about it. And then I was like, oh, do you want to have a good cry real quick? So I showed her that scene on All Dogs Go to Heaven when Charlie says goodbye to the little girl.
And then you told her what happened to the little girl?
And I told her what the...
Why would you fucking do that, man?
You're mean.
Because she was asking about behind-the-scenes stuff. And I thought I found out that was a Rankin Bass movie. But apparently...
Yeah. I remember what you're talking about now, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the scene in general is just sad.
I said that's what I said. You said that scene's really sad.
Done crying now? You're gonna cry? You're about ready?
Yeah. Because like the actress who played the girl died.
She was
her
killed.
Dad killed her.
Okay.
Because he was just like some
like
plumber. He was like some just
All Dogs Go to Heaven is a Bluth one.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was Rankin Bass. I was caught off guard because I thought it was Rankin Bass. Okay, never mind. Anyway.
But yeah, it's Rankin Bass, but they did Flight of Dragons, they did Last Unicorn.
Was it animated or was it stop motion like their Christmas stuff?
It's animated, yeah, okay. So it's a cartoon.
Cool.
Also, we're shouting out Rankin Bass. The Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings series is really good.
I've seen clips of that on YouTube.
I didn't care for Lord of the Rings as much as I liked The Hobbit that they did, but still very, very, very good and well animated. And then the final movie, if this is not your top comedy in your list of comedies, you have your list wrong.
Okay.
It is Clue from 1985.
Yes, Clue is good.
Did you ever watch that? I tried to get my kids to watch that last night.
I haven't seen it yet.
But they heard murder, and I had to have this long discussion. I was like, it's murder, but it's funny. And my son's like, murder's not funny, Dad. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, no. Killing someone isn't necessarily funny. I was like, forget it.
Unless you do it in a funny way.
I was like, we'll watch Dumb and Dumber instead.
Yeah. Clue, an absolute comedy genius.
Was it 81?
85.
I was close.
With Tim Curry and he really holds that movie together, but like he's not like the other actors are bad. The other actors do their parts great, but he really shines in that role. and so many fantastic lines and
Lloyd
interesting.
so fucking creepy in that movie.
Oh God, yes, he is.
They say shit so seriously and earnestly that sometimes you don't even realize it's a joke until like the third or fourth time watching. You're like, oh yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, and then just like so many of those jokes are so deadpan and snuck in there.
Yeah.
Like the one that always comes to mind is the when Mrs. White's talking about her husbands, she's, and this is a little not so much a subtle joke, it's a pretty straightforward joke, but she's talking about how like one of her husbands was a magician, and he's like, one of your husbands disappeared. Well, he was a magician, that's his job, but he never reappeared. He wasn't very good.
Yeah, that movie's awesome.
Yeah, or like they were looking at the photo negatives, and
your photo negatives led to proof positives.
positives.
I'm afraid you gave yourself away.
Yep.
No one can get in that position. Sure, they can.
Yeah, and they're 3/4 of the way through the position. She's like, get off of me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm shouting, and the candlestick falls.
Yep. Though I think my favorite like subtle joke in that one is the I'm a plant. I work for the FBI. Oh, I thought men like you were called fruits.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife. Oh,
just watching Tim Curry run around the house explain everything is fucking amazing.
Oh yeah. And I don't know how many scenes, but it really feels like they're just like, all right, go, and then they're trying to keep the camera.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's awesome.
I just love how he keeps knocking down Mr. Green just constantly. Like picks him up at one point and then just shoves him back on the ground. And keeps going.
I think the part of that I like is that he grabs Mr. Green and throws him in the bathroom to represent, and then Mr. Green just casually walks out with the toilet flush. He's like, fuck it, I'm in here anyway.
Might as well.
1 + 2 + 1 + 1.
Yes, it is an absolutely brilliant movie. Easily my favorite of the movies that were before I was born. So good. So good.
Well, we know where that's going on. Okay, my list. Let me pull it up here.
Don't you already have something written down?
No? Ernest, you fucking... I should have known.
What does it say?
Ernest Goes Anal. That's not my top 5.
What year was that?
I'm not Googling it to find out.
1969.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, in no particular order.
Except number 5.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes.
Yep.
What year was that? That was
81.
really, I didn't realize it was that old.
Yep.
Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark's a good one.
It's not the one that I've seen the most, but that's one of the first ones that come to mind.
Which one have you seen the most?
Temple of Doom.
It's always
Same.
Temple for some
Because
I think
Temple of
Crusade.
Doom is well, Temple of Doom was like always on.
Yeah.
Like on TV. I mean, Crusade is my favorite, but Temple of Doom is like the one that would always be playing on, I think, TNT or TBS or something like that.
That's fair. I think like I always get the two mixed up because like I like Raiders of the Lost Ark, but Temple of Doom always gets played, and they're always like you could always find that movie somewhere, but you could never find Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Which is weird because it's darker and it's like out of the original trilogy, it was considered the failure, I guess.
Well, maybe that's why, because it was trying to make up money years after the fact by like licensing to everybody, and it was the one that had Short Round in it, so you had more of the kid connection.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Temple of Doom is bad by any means.
No,
It's
I'm
just,
talking financially.
yeah.
It was the loser. Of
Yeah,
the
but
three.
now I will say that when you start thinking about, if you just say Indiana Jones and you go through, okay, what 3 things do I know about Indiana Jones? You have the boulder chase scene, which is Temple of Doom.
No, it's
right?
Raiders.
Is it Raiders?
Yeah.
Okay. You have the minecart scene, which is definitely Temple, and then you have Kali Ma, which is the Temple.
Well,
Like-
one of the things that I think of is where he says, "Prepare to meet." It's where he's saying Molaram, which is Temple of Doom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
Actually, for me, whenever Indiana Jones or you hear that song, his theme song, I always picture him on the bridge with the sword.
yeah, where he goes,
Yeah.
he's about to do something crazy and cuts the bridge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's Temple?
That's Temple.
That's
Temple of Doom. Yeah.
That's
That's Temple of Doom.
That's Temple. Yep.
But like I said, I mean, Raiders of the Lost Ark is probably the first one that comes to mind, And
they don't. Sorry, in the Indiana Jones stunt show, they do Raiders and they do Last Crusade, but I don't think they mention. They don't do anything with Temple, do they?
I don't think they mentioned. I think it's strictly Raiders. I don't think they do anything with.
Is it the airplane scene Crusade?
No, that's Raiders, where the German dude gets destroyed.
That is Raiders. Okay,
that's Raiders.
Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. So Raiders has the no ticket. Or is that Temple?
That's Last Crusade.
That's Last Crusade. The sword fight that he just shoots the guy.
That's Raiders.
That's Raiders. Okay.
Raiders has got one of my favorite lines where he thinks Marion's dead, and he meets Belloc, and Belloc's like, the Ark is a radio. You can communicate with God, and he's like, you want to talk to God? Let's go talk to him together. And he pulls out his gun, and he sets it on the table, and then everyone like pulls out their guns, and he's like, okay, fine. All right.
See, talking about humor, that's one thing Spielberg does awesome, I think, because you mentioned it in Last Crusade, where he beats that guy up and he throws him out, and then he turns around, Indy turns around, and he realizes everyone's looking at him, and he's like, no ticket, and then everyone's like,
yeah. All right, my next one, 1980, Blues Brothers.
Oh yes,
I have never seen it.
Oh, you need to. You would
have
love it.
because
not the original.
Because you told me that you thought when you saw it, you thought that Jake and Elwood were like superheroes.
Where the house falls.
The apartment building collapses.
Okay, I've seen that scene. It was at a sleepover.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, legitimately, you would love that movie. That is absolutely an Adam movie.
Great.
They're on a mission from God.
Great music, and then like it's one of those things where like you watch it and like there's realistic parts and you're like, oh okay, and then there's just fucking batshit crazy, like they're driving on a freeway that's not completed, and then like they stop on a dime and throw it in reverse, and the Bluesmobile like flips through the air backwards, and the fucking Nazis drive off the edge, and they've clearly dropped this car from like forever up in the sky, and I mean it's just a normal freeway, but they're falling for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
My favorite.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you go.
My favorite scene is when they're trying to get to the bank to pay for the orphanage, and it's just the little things of like, okay, we're gonna do this to block this door. It's gonna buy us a minute, and everything they do is just them doing one little thing and then making their way down just to tie up the police officers for a second more.
Yeah, and it's like random shit, like a potted plant in front of the door and shit.
They're driving through a mall to get away
I've
from
seen
these
that
cops,
on YouTube
and they're
shorts,
just like, "Oh, look at that, Pier 1." Like,
isn't there a scene where they sit down in a restaurant and Belushi orders like a big old order, and
He orders 2 cold fried
and
chickens.
Jake
It's 4 fried chickens and a Coke.
and Jake just says toast,
plain white toast.
Yeah,
Plain white toast.
and then that's how the cook recognizes
Yeah.
who they
I
are.
thought you were talking about the one where they go to the fancy restaurant and they're trying to, because they're,
How much for your women?
yeah, he's like,
How much for the little
just
girl?
being obnoxious. Like they like open a bottle of wine, you know, they pour like a little much, and then Elwood's like, fill it up, like keeps shaking it. Oh man, there's so many good moments.
Yeah, or like the where they're getting chased by the cops and the cops wreck, and they basically find 57 of these same cars and just throw them in giant
At one
pile.
point, it held the record for like the highest car pileup in a movie. Okay. I think until Blues Brothers 2000, which we don't talk about because that was a bad movie.
No, it wasn't. Blues Brothers 2000 was a good movie.
Not compared to the first one.
No, it was not as good as the first one. The first one's way better, but Blues Brothers 2000 is still a solid film.
It's one of my favorite John Candy cameos. Just like, hey, dispatch, we're in a truck because they crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like the simple stuff where he's like, "Where'd you get this car?" Or where's the Bluesmobile? Where's the Cadillac? And he's like, you sold it? You sold the Bluesmobile for this piece of shit? No, I sold it for a microphone. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, he's more accepting of that.
It's like, fucking cigarette lighter doesn't work. Like, it's just hilarious, stupid shit like that.
I get out of jail and you pick me up in a cop car?
Yeah.
You got a cop engine.
Dan Aykroyd, in the behind the scenes, everyone's like, you know, because the Bluesmobile does like stupid, crazy shit, and Dan Aykroyd's like, oh well, it does it because of this, because they park it under a L line substation, and it absorbs all this electromagnetic energy. And I think John Landis was the director, and he's like, or it just does it because we want it to. Like, how about that? Like, don't think too hard on this stuff.
Really quickly, don't go too deep into what is the lore? They're just band members?
They're just two dudes on a mission from God.
Yeah.
What's the mission?
The plot line is that they are two orphans. They work to an orphanage, and realistically, what they are is they're con men who have a love for music. So they're con men, and they have this blues band. And at the start of the movie, one of them is just getting out of jail.
Belushi.
Yeah, Belushi's getting out of jail. So they go back, and they made an agreement that they would go back to the orphanage to talk to the penguin, the head nun.
And that's Princess Leia.
No, she's blue. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh,
yeah, okay. But she, so they make an agreement that when you get out of jail, you would go talk to the head nun. So they go back and find out that the orphanage is being closed down and that they don't have enough money to keep it open. So Jake and Elwood decide to reform the band, and they're going to raise the money through their music that they need to keep the orphanage around. And that is the crux of the movie, is that they're trying to raise money, and that's the mission from God, is to fund this Catholic orphanage.
Like they're meeting the penguin, and he's like, we can have that by tomorrow. And she's like, no, you can't do it by illegal means. And he's like, well, looks like you're up shit creek. So like she hits him with a ruler, and he's like, fuck. And so she hits him again, and then Elwood's like, will you shut your fucking... Like, they would just... Like at one point, they're sitting like me and you, and she just takes the ruler and just smacks it back and forth like this.
You know, like, she's hitting him so much, and, like, Belushi's stuck in... Because it's that old-fashioned school chair, and he can't get out of the chair, so...
And he falls down the fucking stairs.
Well, who does the cartwheels?
Belushi.
Belushi does.
And then Carrie Fisher is Belushi's girlfriend or wife or something.
An ex.
Yeah, and like she's chasing around trying to kill him, and like at one point she has him cornered, and he like gets on his knees and he's like, for the love of God, Jesus, like goes off, and then like it stops, and he just like whips off his sunglasses, and she's like, oh, okay, and then he just leaves her anyway. Like you,
yeah, doesn't she do like the dip kiss and drops her or something? Yeah.
Isn't she the one that shoots a rocket into the house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's trying to kill him through the entire thing, and they just cannot be fucked with it. They're just like, all right.
They finally get to the tax assessor's office, and the Bluesmobile just like falls to pieces. Oh man, it's amazing. I don't know how you haven't seen it.
I've seen 2000 because it was on VH1 for like constant rotation.
Blues Brothers 2000 is fine. It's not bad. It's not the classic the first one is. But you, from what I know is you as a human, you would absolutely love.
Well, what I know is you're a piece of shit human. You will love this movie.
You would absolutely love the first Blues Brothers.
All right, I'll check it out.
I have it on disc if you need it.
Let me see if it's streaming, then I may borrow it.
Okay.
My next movie is 1980 Superman 2.
Boo.
What? I love Superman 2. I don't know what it is. I made this list. I was like, okay, first movies I can think of before I was born. Superman 2 definitely popped up there. I would go to my grandma and grandpa's, and they had it on VHS that they probably taped off of the TV. And out of all the Christopher Reeves movies, I've probably seen that one more than any other ones combined.
So which one's the plot of 2?
2 is when Zod and the other 2 Kryptonians come out, and that's when he gives up his powers and then gets them back, and then all that hijinks ensues.
Is that the one where he gets abandoned on the dark side of the moon, and then the sun rises on the dark side of the moon to give him his powers? Is that 3?
I think that's 4.
4. Okay.
I think that's Quest for Peace.
Yeah, that's with Nuclear Man.
Nuclear Man have a fight on the moon.
Which is the one in Niagara Falls?
That's 2.
That's 2. Okay.
That's the one where you have toxic Lois, like you'll save me or I'll die.
Yeah. And then he ends up in one version she shoots him. She's like, I know that you're Superman. She shoots him, and he's like, oh fuck. And then in the TV version, he like quote unquote trips
and falls in the fire.
Yeah, and falls in the fire, and people are like, okay, Superman doesn't fucking trip. You wanted her to see it.
Exactly.
Like, you knew what you were doing. But it was...
Wait, Cody. What famous character, movie villain, trained Christopher Reeve? He was about... What? Daniel, I fucked this question up last time.
Yeah, you did.
What famous movie villain trained Christopher Reeves to gain muscle to play Superman?
It's tall.
Well, if you think back to that time period, who was the David Prowse, Darth Vader? Prowse.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead, sorry.
Okay. I don't have a whole lot to say about Superman 2.
Yeah. So why Superman 2 over Superman 1?
It's just the one that I've seen the most of.
Fair.
I mean, it's the one, that I can pretty much watch from start to finish in my head if I needed to.
Which one did he put the Great Wall of China back with his vision?
That was Superman 2. Because they go around and they destroy, like, the most random monuments, and Superman goes back and he like looks at the Great Wall of China and like white laser beams come out of his eyes and builds it together.
Reconstruction vision?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the other version was the Donner cut that came out, but because they filmed Superman 1 and Superman 2 at the same time.
They have hell of a party. Donner?
I had to think for a second. And he...
it starts out really good. It does not... Their parties never end all the best.
Uh-oh. Cody just thought of a movie he should have put on his list.
And he reverses time again. And so that was the solution. That's what rebuilt everything. And
Gotcha.
they came back, and I think like 90% of the movie had been filmed. And they're like, yeah, you're out. We're going to put this guy in. And so he just like randomly threw things. I think that's where like the foil S thing that he throws.
Oh, yeah.
That people make fun of. Like there's a Family Guy thing where he throws it and he's like, what the fuck was that? Where did that come from?
Didn't hurt me, but it was really inconvenient. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have all of the Superman movies on DVD because of you. Because when we used to work together, you talked so highly of him, and I found a deal.
And then now he hates you because he disagrees with you.
No, I haven't seen them yet. They're still cellophaned on the disc.
I gotta admit, Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor is just next level stupid smart. Of like, just like I can postulate from this that this will be his absolute weakness with no fucking proof whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Australia.
Yeah, I also remember when they were showing the first Superman movie in a throwback showing in Hannibal, and Cody and I went on a date. We went out, we had dinner, and we were going to go see the Superman movie. And the fucking theater projector broke, so they just canceled it.
That is so dumb.
Did it do the popcorn trick on you?
We never got into the theater because
were you going to do the popcorn?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I thought.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because of all the
Yes,
melted butter.
Melted butter
makes
helps.
it easier.
Actually, it's easier nowadays because they use bags instead of like the hard cardboard. It's easier just to like rip it open a little bit.
I never had a problem.
Yep.
Just
I got that dick attachment that just makes the hole for me.
the dick attachment?
Yeah. I'm like Quagmire. You're like, oh, I got major STDs, so it's like a blowtorch down there.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do that. How'd you fit it to the right size? I didn't. I stuck it in and broke it.
I got a Swiss Army penis.
All right.
Superman 2. Okay. Next one, 1978, Animal House.
Oh, yeah,
I haven't
Animal
seen
House.
that forever.
You're
kind of a John Landis Belushi fan,
I
aren't you?
fucking love Animal House.
Okay.
There's a reason he stood the test of time.
I mean,
Landis isn't really the best person in the world.
The Animal House has just got so many, again, just stupid, funny things. Like they're in the what is it? Where they have to defend themselves, and Hoover turns around and goes, "Can you tell those assholes to shut up?" And he stands up and goes, "Hey, shut up, you assholes!" And then sits back down. Like
the scene where he kills the horse and the way that freeze frames makes me laugh. So it's such a stupid thing, but it makes me laugh so hard.
That's funny, but I prefer when they're breaking in and Belushi is running, and
he fucking army rolls for no reason.
He slips and falls.
Oh, okay.
And it's like clearly he was not meant to slip and fall, and then he just stands up and like keeps going. The ladder scene where he gets an erection and he pushes himself off the building.
That was just before the panty raid, right? Like those were spying on the girls topless or whatever.
It took me forever to figure. I mean, I don't remember the first time I watched it, but I was like, so he just fell backwards, and then I was like, oh.
I like it when he walks down the stairs and grabs the acoustic guitar and smashes it.
He's just like, sorry.
And he hands it back to him.
Yeah.
The hand it back is the best part. Here.
But where they make the parade scene where they just go crazy.
Yeah.
Then they did a follow-up on the DVD where it was like they found them like years later, and like D-Day, the crazy dude on the motorcycle.
Donald Sutherland's character? No, that wasn't Donald Sutherland's character.
He was the teacher. He was the creepy teacher.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
They like pull up to it because it's like shot as like a documentary style, and like they pull up to his house and like they knock on the door. They're like, "Hey, we're looking for Daniel Simpson Day," and they're like, "Oh yeah, 1 second," and like all of a sudden like the garage door opens and he like gets on a motorcycle and like floors out of it. Like it's just a great movie. And then my number one, Adam's favorite movie, The Goonies, 1985.
Do the truffle shuffle.
That better not end up on the final.
How do you not like The Goonies?
Because he is forced to watch it over and over again.
I was forced to watch it. I know it's not Spielberg, it's Zemeckis. And as much as I think Spielberg and Zemeckis is really good at putting like heart into movies. Like Spielberg is really good at, like, the reason why Jurassic Park is probably better, I would say, than most of the other Jurassic Park movies is because you got wonder of these dinosaurs, and then you got dinosaurs, you got scary dinosaurs, and then you got heart. And I think Spielberg does that really good, but for some reason, the heart in Goonies is just irritating to me. I don't.
Is it because you hate kids?
It's because I hate kids. Yes.
Oh, you see, I thought you loved kids.
Well, there's an Asian kid in there, so I don't. Is that Short Round?
Yes, it is.
The same actor.
Yeah.
Same actor from Loki season 2.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't know, man. Maybe there's something about that movie that just really grinds my gears. I don't know.
Is it one of those things like kids can't actually do this stuff?
No, because I think kid movies from the 80s are awesome because they're scary and they're like creepy and awesome. But for some reason, maybe it just is because I was forced to watch it too much. I don't. Maybe it's because I don't like Cyndi Lauper. I don't know.
She does 2 songs and she only does.
I think
she does one song, and then the Goonies song is that's over the end credits.
So
that's Tiffany.
Yeah. Okay.
But the blonde chick grew up to be Raising Hope's mom, and that is awesome.
Martha Plimpton.
Yes.
She's David Carradine's niece.
Oh,
yeah. And you haven't seen Goonies.
I haven't.
How have you not
Don't waste
seen
your
Goonies?
time.
It just wasn't amongst our family kid movie selection.
You need to watch it.
Take your dick and hit it with a ball peen hammer. It'll be more entertaining than watching.
What was the mom? The evil mom, the
Fratelli.
The Fratelli, like, she scared the hell out of me for so long as a kid. Like, I saw her in a few other movies around the same time, and she was like, that is a villain.
Oh, she goes to cut out his tongue.
Yeah. Or just the hand in the blender.
Tell us everything. Everything. One time I cheated on a 3rd grade math test when I was in 5th grade. I pushed my sister Edith down the stairs and I blamed it on the dog. I mean,
there is something in the air in the 80s when it comes to kids movies, man. Never Ending Story, the mom from the crazy lady in Goonies, like threatening physical violence on kids, fucking Transformers, the G.I. Joe cartoon movie. I mean, like this. The All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
There is something in the air about kids movies in the 80s that I like because it's just so fucked up that you show these to kids nowadays.
Hold on. He just included Goonies and used the phrase movies that I like.
But think about it, think about it, man. Like the death of Atreyu's horse and
The Swamp of Sadness.
Like, would you see that in kids' movies nowadays?
Oh, definitely not. You can't even get a decent villain in a kids movie anymore.
It is odd the shit that went on in the 80s.
I'm not saying it's not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either. Like, I think they're trying to portray more emotional depth in villains nowadays. Not necessarily like, hey, this is just something that's evil for evil's sake. It is trying to bring understanding to kids. Because with that line of thinking, it's very easy to get into a black and white thinking of like good, bad, good, bad.
So
there should be more depth to why these things.
Give me an example. Give me an example then.
Like
I'm not denying it.
Ikanto, like the villain is literally just misunderstanding between generations. Tradition.
No, that grandma's a bitch.
Yes, but you got to look at it from the grandma's perspective.
She is a horrible fucking person.
Of everything she went through, losing her husband, raising 3 kids alone, their entire village that they're stuck in alone, mind you, because they're stuck in a valley when the entire movie. Everything is relying on her to keep things going because she's the one who brought the magic candle that gave the family the powers. So it is a sense of responsibility like, oh shit, this kid isn't magical. What did I do something to make it not magical?
Okay, well, give me a different example because, I mean, society has existed for forever without magical powers.
Right, but it's more of they are in place to bring up conversations like of different generations dealing with problems. Older generations more like, hey, I have to be a bastion by myself of not showing feelings or weakness, and this is showing our family has a weakness, so I'm not going to put her forward showing that, hey, our family has a weakness, and it's not an intentional thing. It is just hey, I can't have you kind of being seen like, oh, it's the family losing their powers. Should we even respect them anymore?
Nah, she's a bitch.
And that can be seen to say.
Okay, I didn't mean to bring that conversation up. I was just trying to. Anyway, okay, back to the rank me off. We've already.
All right. So here's our list of some unknown quantity.
Okay.
Ernest Goes to Jail, Cowboys, E.T.
E.T.'s another one.
Batteries not included. Why?
I don't. I've already done too many offshoots. Sorry.
Short Circuit 2, Airplane, History of the World Part 1, Exorcist, Flight of the Dragons. Is it The Dragons or Dragons?
It is A Flight of Dragons.
Oh, A Flight of Dragons. Yeah. Okay.
It's Flight of Dragons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clue.
Might be or the. I don't remember.
Ernest Goes Anal, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Blues Brothers, Superman 2, Animal House, and the greatest 1980s movie ever made in 1995, Goonies.
In 1995.
1985.
1985.
And then Adam's bullshit list. Citizen Kane, Psycho, Dark Passage, Easy Come, Easy Go, and Chinatown.
Okay.
So
I will accept no list does not include Blues Brothers somewhere.
I was about to say that Blues Brothers, I think, is in the top 5.
I will not accept.
We talked about it for 15 fucking minutes.
We're doing the top 5.
Yeah,
I am not accepting any list that has E.T. or Goonies on it.
I don't care about E.T., I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
fair.
it's an okay movie.
Like, I think if you're looking at the two, I think Goonies is more powerful.
I think
it's more relatable.
I think E.T. has good parts. I did not like when Spielberg came back and he's like, let's take out these people's guns and give them all walkie-talkies because you shouldn't have guns in kids' movies.
Put Blues Brothers and Clue needs to be on there as well.
Well, if we're being honest, is Clue not number 1?
Yeah, Clue's probably.
I mean, we've talked about Clue the past two times.
We did talk about Clue a lot. So.
And I love Blues Brothers, but we could probably talk about Clue a whole hell of a lot more than we could Blues Brothers.
Clue 1, Blues Brothers 2?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I would like Psycho to be on the list.
Oh, that's fair.
I think Psycho even though nowadays it is, I think, tame, it is something that was a revolution in horror movies that I know of.
Yeah,
it is something that has been referenced, alluded to, memed for years.
Because you actually never see anyone get killed, do you?
Well, you see her die in the shower, but you never see the knife penetrate.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like horror movies now where it's just extreme gore.
It also kick-started the slasher genre.
Yeah, I would agree. I think Psycho needs to be on the list somewhere. My initial instinct is 4, but I'm willing to take it anywhere.
I'm fine with 4.
You hear that, ladies?
He's willing to take it in the butt.
Ernest goes Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 and 3 are open.
Okay.
What we got? Do we need to go through the list again?
Yeah, let's go through the list, see what we got left.
Ernest Goes to Jail, Cowboys, E.T., Batteries Not Included, Short Circuit 2. See, if you would have said Short Circuit, I probably would have.
It's my Temple of Doom. I saw Short Circuit 2 more than one.
I think Airplane, which I kind of feel like we've thrown a whole bunch of comedies on there. History of the World, Exorcist, Flight of Dragons, Raiders, Superman 2, Animal House, Goonies, Citizen Kane, Psycho, Dark Passage, Easy Come, Easy Go, Chinatown.
What about... Oh, go ahead.
No, you were well into your sentence before I even said anything.
Like, the Raiders, not necessarily for Raiders itself, but Raiders for that style of, like...
action hero inspirational for kids.
What do they call that? That type of movie where it's like... fuck. You go ahead. Let me think about
Well, I was gonna say basically I was gonna nominate Raiders, Raiders or E.T. because both of those movies are incredibly influential for their particular genres. The action adventure archaeologist Raiders of the Lost Ark starting that, and Indiana Jones starting a really cultural phenomenon.
Swashbuckling type adventures was what
because like even if we're not just talking about Raiders, like all of those iconic scenes from Indiana Jones, including like the minecart chase scene in Temple of Doom, that is riffed on and influenced and memed so much throughout culture. Yeah. Even today, I think you see a minecart reference nod there, right? Mm-hmm. So I really think Raiders or E.T. should hit the list at 3 because of how absolutely influential they are in their genre.
Plus, they don't really make fun action. Oh, I guess the closest thing to a fun action movie would be like the Fast and Furious franchise, but they just don't make like swashbuckling, like fun heroes anymore.
Well, and I like that Indy isn't Indy lucks into a whole bunch of shit.
Absolutely, luck is his superpower.
Like in Temple of Doom, just because we keep talking about it, which I mean, I don't know why we keep going back to Temple of Doom.
Maybe it should be Temple of Doom instead of Raiders.
He's getting his ass kicked by the giant guard, and if Short Round wouldn't have, he's getting his ass kicked, and if the guy's, I don't know what it was, part of his turban or something on his body wouldn't have gotten stuck in the giant stone grinding mill, Indy was screwed.
Yeah.
He's a fucking goon too, man. Like he shoots that guy because he doesn't want a sword fight.
Yeah.
Just he's not like the typical hero. He's a
Let's
fucking
make this
goon.
work.
Yeah, I love the true story behind that scene too.
Yeah.
Because Harrison Ford was like going through dysentery. Like, he was sick as fuck whenever they were filming. He's just like, I do not have the energy for the choreography. So he did it as kind of a joke, and Spielberg's like, no, that's fantastic.
Now,
do you Spielberg's the only one who didn't shit himself on that set.
Now, do you think that joke...
Cody stood
randomly stand up.
Cody
that is what influenced... I call it the first 4 Batman movies, where, like... There always comes out like some crazy karate villain, and then Batman just like takes him out one punch.
It's gotta. It's gotta
be
be some sort of influence or reference in those kind of regards.
Because I'm fairly certain that happens in Batman all the way to Batman and Robin. That happens at least once.
Plus, Plus, this is definitely something that doesn't happen now, or very rarely. Indy gets his ass handed to him.
Multiple times.
Our heroes cannot, thanks to like Jason Statham and The Rock and Vin Diesel, our heroes don't get their asses handed to them anymore. Indy fucking gets demolished.
Yeah.
Which is fun to see.
Oh, yeah. I think in every movie he gets, like I said, I mean,
And I'm pretty sure it's the same actor.
Harrison Ford?
No, the big guy from Raiders, I know for a fact, the big guy from Raiders is the dude in Temple. I don't know if he's in Last Crusade, but the big dude that gets chopped up in Propeller is the big guy in the cave. The same stunt actor.
I just keep thinking of more times where it's like, oh, he should definitely be dead. Like, he lucked into this. Like, in Last Crusade, like, they think that he went over, like, everyone has resigned to the fact that Indy is dead, and then he just happens to be like, he like walks up and he's like, looks over the edge of the cliff. He's like, what are we looking at? Like,
I also like that Indy is an archaeologist. He does some stuff that probably an archaeologist shouldn't do. But when he fights, he doesn't know Krav Maga. Like I'm pretty sure at one point he puts both of his fists together and fucking hits some. Like he's just like literally a beer. Someone who goes to a bar and fights.
Well, why would Indiana Jones know a country singer?
That's true. Yeah.
And it's like we were talking about, like you have someone like Harrison Ford who, I mean, is athletic, but isn't like where like you cast The Rock and you're like, oh yeah, he's this ex-Navy SEAL genius scientist, so that's why he's built like he can't walk through most normal doors. Like Harrison Ford's like, well, I can probably beat this guy. I know I can't beat that guy, but he's like, oh, fucking, I'll give her a shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to go watch Raiders.
Right. Then I really think the number 5 slot's got to be E.T. then, because E.T. was absolutely influential for sci-fi. Like it brought a whole new generation of sci-fi and nerds into the forefront. So that is my vote for our last pick is E.T., but I'm willing to.
No, that's fine. No,
don't even want to fight it, do you?
No, it's a personal. It's
why do you not like E.T.?
I personally don't like E.T., but he's right.
Why do you not like E.T.? I like the E.T. ride at Universal.
I don't think I wrote it. Did I write it when we went to Universal?
I'm sure you did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, put it on there. I mean, he's right. It's just more of a gun to my head, gun to my balls. I would blow my balls off. I wouldn't watch E.T.
What if you had to choose guns to your head? Because you can still watch E.T. with no balls.
What if you had to watch E.T. or you had to watch the Goonies?
Oh my God, E.T. over Goonies. I would pick Goonies because Martha Plimpton and the other chick were good looking.
They was also underaged.
Yeah, but they're not now.
They were then, and you're looking at those.
No, they weren't. Continue. I'm gonna look up their ages.
Now I'm thinking of Indiana Jones some more.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite Indiana Jones movie? Go.
Oh, Crusade.
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
The clock one.
Dial of Destiny.
I haven't seen it. No,
I haven't seen Dial of Destiny yet.
Temple of Doom by far.
I've seen the Crystal Skull. I saw that in theaters, but I haven't seen Dial of Destiny.
I
yet.
saw Crystal Skull.
Okay, Daniel, do the math for me. Goonies came out in
1985.
1985. Martha Plimpton was born in 1970.
Should be 15.
Fuck.
Easy math.
Okay, wait a minute.
Easy criminal case too.
Carrie Green.
Yeah.
Carrie Green was born in 1967.
She'd be 18.
Okay, I was good on that one.
Wow, they actually got a 15-year-old to play a teenager in a movie?
Apparently.
That's weird.
You can't do it anymore because of Adam.
That is why it's called the Adams Law.
Okay.
All right, run down our top 5.
Our top 5. E.T. Number 4, Psycho. Number 3, Raiders. 2, Blues Brothers. And 1, Clue.
That's a mighty fine list.
That is
right
our
there.
rank me off for movies from before we were born.
Okay.
All right, you've been listening to Rank Me Off, a Damage Control podcasting production, an award-winning podcast. Make sure you check out new episodes every Monday on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and SoundCloud.
Now with time codes.
Now, with sometimes with time codes.
I'm only 7 years past due to putting time codes on.
And then make sure you check out our social medias on Instagram and Facebook. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let us hear your top 5 movies from before you were born. All right, Adam, press that button.